Well, we were talking of agriculture as the mainstay of Indian economy. As I told you earlier, since most of the people in India depend on agriculture, therefore it is called as the backbone of Indian economy. Now, what are those features or why is it called as the backbone of Indian economy? The first factor is that 2/3 of Indian population depends on agriculture for their income. Now children, let's integrate it with economics. You remember, there are people who are willing or unwilling actually do agriculture. That is, if you remember, there are people who are not required to work on that field. 2 could be sufficient, but 6 members of the family are working on that, disguised unemployment. So, 2/3 population, whether actually they are generating real income out of it or not, are dependent on Indian agriculture. So, the figure is 2/3, makes it as a mainstay of Indian economy. Now, this Indian agriculture, as we saw in the previous clipping, that the Indian farmers believe in growing more of food crops. So, the agriculture is providing food for the millions of Indians in India. Next is, it not only gives food to the people, but also provides raw material to the agro-based industries in India. That is the cloth manufacturing industries, the cotton which is provided by the Indian farmer. Next is, not only does it give food, not only does it provide raw material to the Indian industries, but is also a factor which brings in lot of foreign exchange by tea and spices. Next is, it definitely contributes to 26% of the gross domestic product of India. So, agriculture is in fact everywhere in our life, whether whatever we eat, what we wear, the foreign exchange which comes, and the contribution to the GDP is all done by the Indian agriculture. So, naturally it becomes the backbone of Indian economy. Well, as I said, the Indian agriculture is the old kind of agriculture that's practiced in most parts of India. So, shifting agriculture seems to be a very prevalent kind of agriculture in India and also in the world, surprisingly. Now, this shifting cultivation, as I explained it to you earlier, is that kind of cultivation wherein a farmer grows crop on a piece of land, and when it becomes unfertile or unfit for cultivation, moves on to the next field. This shifting cultivation is also popularly called as slash and burn agriculture, because after they have actually taken out the production from the field, they burn the roots of the crop, and this is how it's called as slash and burn agriculture. Now, slash and burn agriculture has various names in various parts of the world. First of all, we will see, and remember it like this, children, quickly. It is Ladang in Indonesia, Ladang in Indonesia, Milpa in Central America, Milpa, Roca in Brazil, Brazil says Roca, Ray in Vietnam, and Miso in Central Africa. So, these are the various names which are given to shifting agriculture in other parts of the world, not in India. Once again, revising: Ladang in Indonesia, Milpa in Central America, Roca in Brazil, Ray in Vietnam, and Miso in Central Africa. Now, what about the names by which it is called in India? Different states give different name to the shifting agriculture that we have in India, and those are, it's called Bawar or Dhaya in Madhya Pradesh, Poddu in Andhra Pradesh, Koman in Orissa and Jhuming in all the northeastern states of India. Let's revise this again. Bivar and Dhaya in Madhya Pradesh, Poddu in Andhra Pradesh, Koman in Orissa and Jhuming in northeastern states of India. So, these were the various names of shifting agriculture in the world as well as in India. I talk about the remaining agriculture in the next clipping.